Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another set of Blue Archive song reactions. Today we have Hyperdimension Bliss's request of themes 11 and 17. Apparently, the only thing that connect these two is the wallet draining capabilities of them. So I'm not expecting them to be connected in any way, shape, or form, other than just knowing that they were alongside events that apparently were wallet killers. So I guess without further ado, let's go. Wow. I had quite the initial spike on that attack there. Oh, but we vibing already. Just KARUT doing KARUT things. Ooh. Love the enveloping on that. That is so nice. Ooh, ooh. Changed it up on me. I was expecting it to be like a different pattern. Kind of went the breakdown route right off the bat. I can't help but dance. I mean, very few songs from this game have not required dancing. See, this is the beat I was expecting the first time. Again, love that enveloping there. That is so nice, man. It's so weird that I feel a sense of nostalgia for a section of the game that I've never touched and a game I've never touched, and it's like, I don't know what it is about some composers being able to pull that out of me. I know how it's done in like the theory side of it, how you can do certain things musically to pull that effect out of you. I've talked about that countless times at this point, but also this kind of hit me in a different way. Like, it made me feel nostalgic for the game. I've never played the game, like I said. I don't know why or how they made me feel that feeling. That's a very intriguing psychological thing going on there. Like, why do I feel nostalgic for this song? Maybe it's just a little bit of like knowing that it's number 11, so I feel like it's older or farther back. I know the numbers really aren't like sequential in any way, like not at least directly sequential, so the numbers are kind of irrelevant at that point. But I would figure this is an older song given how early in the number set it is, and maybe there's just something in the back of my mind that's just like, hey, this is from earlier in the game, so maybe give it its due and like start to feel a little way about it. And it's like, I don't know if I don't deserve that, you know? But they're making me feel that way. So I don't know, man. This one's interesting. I loved like certain aspects of it in a technical way. Like I was talking about those envelopes in there on the synths. Those were really nice, very smooth. It just felt like somebody was literally grabbing the fader and just turning it as it went along. It was super smooth. Usually when those are done, they're a little bit more aggressive, a little quicker, but they can be done super slow and over a long stretch of time. And this was a very long enveloping process, and it sounded so good. That might be another part of it, because of that like lethargy in that made me feel a little bit more like I was just kind of swaying with it, and it kind of brought me in that energy. Might have put me in a little bit of a nostalgic mind space, because I also loved hearing that in like the early 2010s EDM scene when I was like really into that sound and hearing songs like this all the time, and I just really like that sound. So maybe that's what it is. There's probably a few things in there, and again, the overall just what they were playing, the chords they they chose, the runs they were doing, the little like just the plucks on the single notes. There were a lot of things in this that were kind of pulling that nostalgic vibe out, but it's also like a floaty vibe. It's a flying high vibe. Connected Sky is the name, kind of makes sense for that. Maybe that was also playing a part in my feelings there, but this song felt so light and it felt so happy. I know most of them do that, and I talk about that every single time, how happy and bouncy they all are, and this is definitely no different. But this one did definitely catch me off guard a little bit, not with just the beginning being so aggressive, that was just me, but the entire song feeling the way it did and being able to pull an emotion out of me that I really don't feel like I have any ground to have. So that's something to say about this song. It's just sometimes when you hear a song and it hits different, and this is truly one of those songs that to its core hit me different for whatever reason. As I said, there's probably a few factors into why that happened, but I don't know. I'm just happy it did it, you know? Like, there's not really much more to say about it. Man, I'm glad I heard that song today. I needed kind of like an energy lift, so I'm going into the next song with like a lifted energy, more than I had at the beginning and more than I've had all day. I've been fighting with technical stuff for like setting up my drum streams that are coming back soon, so all of that's been kind of dragging me down and putting some stress on me. So now I'm just kind of in a bouncy, kind of a good mood. So let's see what the next song has in store, shall we? Yep, we're still there. Both of these just kind of starting out the gate with that vibey, bouncy sound. Now this one's Mitsukiyo. So I would say how they relate is just the vibes. This one definitely gives me, I don't know, there's sound effects in there making me feel like this is for a gacha thing, some sort of casino mini game or something. It's like begging you. It's like, hey, you hear all those sounds? Spend your money. Come on over. Have a good time. So hard to be in a bad mood with this OST. Even the sad ones are kind of fun, you know? Don't mind me just vibing this whole time. Yeah. Lots of sound effects begging you to spend money. Oh, it cuts off right there. All right. So that one, a lot more straightforward. Like I said, basically asking you to spend money. I'm sure that this was a tie-in with some sort of a jackpot mini game of some degree. Some sort of give us money, maybe we'll get you things. Who knows? You know, hit all 3 sevens and get a prize. It's very much that energy. There's not really much depth to this song as a result. I didn't get any sort of like that nostalgic vibe. It was written for a purpose. It served its purpose well, and that's the last time you're going to hear it, you know? Unless they do a re-roll of the event at some point in the future. This is just a song that was designed to be there during this event and during that moment, and there's really nothing deeper about it. This is a very straightforward sort of song. Really bouncy, really fun, but in no way would I say this one has like something worth truly discussing or talking about. So I actually think I'm not really gonna say much. It was just a good time. Mitsukiyo always comes out with really nice songs, no matter what it is, just some really solid understanding of how to get those vibes out. Whatever purpose they're supposed to serve, they serve the purpose every single time. So Mitsukiyo doing their job again, and this time just maybe for the paycheck and not for the art of the music, and that's perfectly fine. Musicians gotta music in order to make money, right? And I see no problem with that. I'm here doing this as well. So like, you see what I mean? We all get it, you know? Sometimes musicians just gotta make a paycheck. But I guess that really does kind of make it the end of the video. So thank you all so very much for watching. If you have any other songs you want me to get to from Blue Archive, by all means, drop them in the comments below. I know I have plenty that I need to get to eventually, so maybe yours will be next. Who knows at this point? I feel like we've listened to so many, but I know there are so many more I haven't even touched yet, so... But I'll digress there. Thank you all so very much for watching, and if you want to follow me and support me for more stuff in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!